Made in Hollywood?
Yes, made in Hollywood.
Wow.
So this film is truly extraordinary and is emotionally gripping. Why do you think Saru's story is so compelling?
Oh man, it's so compelling because it's a story about this young 7-year-old boy who's torn from his family, hurtled across India on a train, and has to survive on his own for so many years. And then all of a sudden his life changes when he's adopted by this Australian family and engulfed by this love. But he feels guilty as a young adult because he lives this life of privilege, and he thinks his mother and his brother could still be searching for him every night on those tracks where he was lost. So he goes on this journey, this insane journey, to try and locate them, looking for a needle in a haystack on this blurry, pixelated screen using Google Maps. And it's a story of family and love and triumph and hope, and it's just what you want to be putting out into the world.
Yes, exactly. And you even speaking about it just like goes straight to my heart. So it is based off a true story about this guy, Saru. Did you get to spend any time with Saru himself, and did he share with you anything about his lost days in Calcutta?
I did. I got to meet him. We shot in Hobart. And went to his family home, met Sue, John, the whole family, Mantosh, and then I got to go and have lunch with Saru. And he is such an inspiring young man. He's fiercely driven. That's why we're here, making a movie about him, because he never gave up. And we spoke about the guilt, and we spoke about what it would be like to, every click of that mouse, he felt he was getting one step closer to reuniting with his mother. It's a really crazy concept. Yeah.
So emotionally, I mean, as an actor, you have to almost transform yourself to play a real life person. What was that like for you?
It was a long process. As soon as I got the role, it was 8 months of training and putting on weight and dialect coaching and writing diaries and, traveling across India and doing all sorts of things to get into the right mind space to do this story justice. But it deserves that. It commands that, really.
Well, I think Saru's story is such an extraordinary story, but it also is very important because it gives awareness to the children of India, because I've learned that it's like 80,000 children a year go missing. What are some?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
What are some of the dangers that children in India may face?
It could be like Saru, where you just somehow get lost from your mother in one of the most chaotic train stations like VT station in India. Or, some of these children get kidnapped, or you could be a girl who in the more rural parts of India, where their caste system is very prevalent and dowries, the girls are deemed as a burden on the family, so they're disregarded and they're left to try and fend for themselves in these extreme environments. There's so many reasons. And, a film like this is important because it starts a dialogue and, can help give these children a second chance at life. And there's so many people here and in the West that want to have families. So we need to help make connecting the dots, connecting the people easier.
Amen, absolutely. Well, also that I realized in watching this film, it is so beautifully done, the acting, the shooting, everything, but I would think the script was phenomenal as well. Would you say?
That is the blueprint and the reason that we're all here. It's such, it's just rich and simple and profound. And if you look at my original script, it's just all kind of smudged because of my tears. Like Luke writes with poetry, and he, there's a simple scene where the young kid has a Coca-Cola for the first time, or a Fanta, I think it is, and then he lets out a little burp because he's surprised by the bubbles. And the way he writes it is like, oh my God, how do you even understand that nuance?
Made in Hollywood.
Thanks for watching this interview. As always, don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comment section below. For the next Made in Hollywood interview, click right here. Do it. Click it.